let's move on to the editing part of the process. What is one thing you do for editing that has saved you time?
Oh my God. I mean, so many different things. Obviously on site, making sure everything's 110%, making sure you shoot it's on the money. Mm-hmm. We have technology these days that our cameras could actually pretty much see exactly where you're shooting. And when I say pretty much see, even though you're looking at a proxy or like a small JPEG file on your LCD, but you already know if it looks great on your screen, it's definitely gonna look even better when you download that photograph. So that's one. Two is once we download everything, we import everything into Lightroom, which is one of our workflows. And from there, we take advantage of what's it called? This amazing software that we all love and we cherish and we love to death and we're happy to subscribe to it every year. What's it called? See, what's it called?
I'm pretty sure it's called Imagen.
Yeah, it's called Imagen. So imagine you downloading everything and imagine your stuff is getting edited, within a matter of what? It could be minutes, and it could probably be which is insane. So imagine that. So for me, Imagen has played a very big part in our workflow. It's kind of hard for us to go back to, doing it on our own. It's like a no-brainer. So especially when you have a client that needs something ASAP. We all have those clients that need something like yesterday. So yeah, we definitely embrace the crap out of that. So awesome. Am I allowed to say crap?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Yeah. So yeah. But what is your workflow? I'm curious to know your workflow. As
my
a person
workflow.
That use it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, my own photography shifted during the pandemic. Shifted from families and headshots and cake smash sessions for 1-year-olds to basically proposal sessions and family sessions. Majority are proposals, and so. My workflow and my photography is a part-time side business, because I have my full-time job. So, so I don't have a big elaborate workflow like a lot of full-time professionals do, because I don't need it anymore. But, editing wise, I mean, I'm running everything through Imagen as well, and doing whatever final adjustments need to be made for the client. But otherwise, it's a pretty straightforward, fast thing for me. But this isn't about me. This is about you.
Well, I'm curious to know about you, man. I mean, this is conversation. Is we could do a podcast and listen to all these photographers talk. But it's one thing. It's cool because we get to listen to what you're doing, and you see and you speak to other photographers. Maybe you pick nuggets from them. Then you can apply things to your workflow.
Right.
So yeah, I'm asking you a question. You're important as well. So there, okay, embrace it.
Yeah. Sure.
To embrace it.
Yeah. It's for me it's very straightforward. I want to get as much done in camera just like you as I possibly can. So typically whenever I have an editing issue, for example, it's when my wonderful Godox strobe doesn't fire correctly or when it's supposed to. I have a love-hate relationship with my Godox strobes. I love them because they're affordable and can pack a punch, but I don't like them because they misfire a lot. So,
so it's a balance. It's a balance.
Yeah. There's definitely a balance there.
It's a double-edged sword.
But it is interesting that the software actually edits misfires, and they look exactly like the ones where the strobe fired.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, except for a missing, rim light or fill light or whatever. But exposure-wise, it matches it up pretty darn good. So
wow. Do you guys have any behind-the-scenes shots of that, like the video? You can make a 30-second clip. What happens? Because that'd be interesting to see.
I demoed it on a webinar last night actually to a group of Australian photographers, and the reaction was pretty much what you would expect.
Really?
Like how's that possible? But it does it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't had that issue. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm interested in seeing that. That's good to know. I mean,
you're also using lights that are very consistent.
Yes, we're using lights that are very consistent and very powerful lights. So yeah. For me, at the end of the day, just like anything else, man, when you get to a certain part of it doesn't matter, your career, your life in general, you just don't want to deal with the BS. And look, you know, I used several different systems for certain kind of job criteria. It's no different from wearing, you know, you're not going to wear hiking boots to a gala, or you're not going to wear dress shoes to go on hiking. Everything, there's a tool for everything. And that's one of the beauty parts about being in this industry. There's so many amazing tools to use. So, you know, I feel like we're in the industry, like just because they're using this, you have to use it. No, it's find out what works for you and apply it. If it's going to hinder what you do in order to exceed your clients' expectations for them to pay you your rate and also lead into referrals, you know, make that investment. You know, it's not going to hurt you much, or if you really think about it, it's going to actually benefit you long term. Yep. So I think that's a key factor. But yeah, hopefully it works out for you with your system.
It's been good. I do. I don't normally fire my strobe too fast.
Okay.
But I guess sometimes it just doesn't want to go. So I don't know. It is. It is.
Yeah. Unless you're shooting like I don't know, sports photography, or if someone's walking into the room real quick. That would be an issue,
of course. Yeah, I'd have to switch.
Yeah, I don't, you know, but that's like another thing. Why would you want to have so many photographs like of the same exact pose or same exact, you know, location? Again, like just like anything else, it comes with time, and people realize, oh, you know, I don't have to really shoot that much because I already know they're not going to buy, or I'm going to spend a lot of time in post-production. But yeah, so yeah, that's something to consider. So what's the next question? Come on.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So
I'm fast. I'm fast. And I have no energy drinks and no coffee yet. I need some coffee.
It's almost 1 o'clock. Are you back home? So you're in my time right now, right? We're in the same time zone.
I am. Yeah. Now I'm in the time zone. I was in LA. Right. Yeah. It's been going like crazy, nonstop. But yeah. Good thing this is a podcast, because I got these bags. I've got cute bags like this guy over here, but you know, I gotta cover them up.